Hello fellas, FrankieDay here. Okay guys, for this wonderful, peaceful, warm Wednesday afternoon, this is video number 3 of my MONOCOUPE on the Fly. I got this thing all covered, guys. Right now I'm adding the color to it. I'm putting the scallops on the wings. I've been away from the bench for a couple of days, guys. I've been working, you know, I had to work a couple shifts, you know, so I kind of got myself that deal there. I gotta get some money so I can get some more money added up so I can get some more groceries meat wise. I threw away $1,000 worth of meat because that darn clumsy person in her cellular phone, and I'm still mad on that. So it'll fume over. So I like to go to work a couple days more than I should, so I can get some extra money coming in when I get paid next week, and I can be able to go down to the commissary in the right pair for space and get some groceries, get some more meat and stuff. That generator cost me over $1,000 right there, and that kind of killed my grocery bill a little bit. So I've always come up with money somehow, just like I come up with my model builds. Okay guys, on the MONOCOUPE here I've got the red scallops on the wing. I got to finish up the other side of the wing, which will be next when this video loads up. Start the scalloping on the rudders and also the stabilizer. And all that's left is the celluloid around the windows, and I got to epoxy the tail skin on the. I do a little cleanup work here and there. She's done. I'll give it to Mr. Bear, and he'll be very happy. And I'm anxious to see it fly. I took it outside for a wind tunnel test. We had a nice little breeze out there. I always check for the instance of the wing. I held it in the fuselage and anything like that. Boy, that thing wants to lift. The wind caught it, that thing started to go up. So that told me this thing wants to fly. I got the Beechcraft coming up too, guys. I'm very sorry about the Beechcraft. You know, I had to work and stuff. And the Beechcraft will be coming up this evening. It'll be all done. And go for test flights probably be tomorrow. So I want to get this MONOCOUPE done, so get it out of the way. So I got a lot of stuff I got to get squared away, fellas. I got to get my I got to get the Tiffy build going for Mr. Martin Lammett. I got to get that shaking. I got behind on that, guys. Not forgotten, but behind. And like I said, 6 months is a long time, guys. So so have a little patience with, you know, FrankieDay will shake up a couple of videos here and there on the Tiffy build, and I have some pictures posted as well on Facebook for those who like to review and look and marvel at, I guess. Okay, talking about marvel. How about marvel at this? There it is, guys. I got the MONOCOUPE done. I got the wings. I all masked them up. I went ahead and airbrushed the top of the scallops on there by using maskings on there. And I don't want to do it with my hand because it'll add more weight but use more paint. So paint adds weight too. So all I got to do is put the scallops on the other side of the wing, which take a couple minutes. And the same treatment will be done on the rudder and also the stabilizers too. And I made the thrust button right there. It comes off, and I'm going to drill a hole there. And I've got, where's it at? Here it is. I got some tubing ready here, fellas. I got some wire right here, which I'm going to make a hook, a free spinning, the hook that goes up to the elevator, goes up to the propeller shaft. And what's left of the wire, I'm going to form to make an epoxy well and add some leaves. Some spring leaves on the tail skid, as these things were noted for before the 110s had the tail wheels on. 98s and D145 MONOCOUPEs had tail skids. This is a 98 model. So I got plenty of wire there for the tail skid and up there for the hook on the propeller. And I can make an eye for it, which I can form very easy. So I got a drill hole there, and this aluminum tubing here, which is wire goes through, guys, as you can see. I'm toying with it a little bit here and there. This will be epoxy inside the thrust button once it's pre-drilled. And once it's pre-drilled, I go ahead and epoxy this shaft there, so the shaft will be like a bearing. It'll feel free in there. Then behind, what I also did too is raise the thrust button here. It should come out. Yeah, here it is. This is the thrust button I made. I laminated wood using a file. I went ahead and mushroomed it. Made a mushroom button on there. In the back is the key, which fits right inside there. It's the square, is the key. The back of this, using 1/32 plywood, I glued this using Type-On, water-based glue. I glued that in place. I marked my center holes right there, drill a hole, epoxied the aluminum tubing inside this thrust button right here, and I passed my wire hook, it goes up to the propeller shaft. That'll act like a bearing. It goes on like so. It goes like that, I think it does. There you go. There it is, guys. No muss, no fuss. So that's about as far as I got on the mono right here. Like I said, I got to go ahead and add the scallops on the tail, and I already got the scallops mask airbrushed on there. So I'll be having this thing done tonight. Tomorrow will be the final reveal. And this evening, hopefully, I'll have that beach crab. I can't see why I can't have another video this evening on the beach crab. So stay tuned for that, fellas. I promise you I have that this evening, because I gotta start stepping up a notch. I've been working, and I haven't been on this thing for a while. So I've been on this about 3 hours there already, getting the red painted on it. So and actually, this red actually what it does, it more or less dresses up the monocoupe. Makes it look nice and pretty. Okay, guys, I'm going to show you the video back yours truly. I want to show you guys a special treat here. Now, my aunt, I have 2 aunts that are alive. And my Aunt Peg, she's 98 years old. And she's still healthy as a bull. And she's a missionary. She goes out and does things in God's will. Most of the family on my mother's side of the family are pretty religious. Southern Baptist people, and most Southerners are religious, and they serve God every day, and I do too, in somewhat. But I do keep God in my heart, and He keeps me going. If it wasn't for God, I would not be here right now. And so I bless Jesus every day. I wake up, I got air in my lungs, I can breathe, and I can build these things and share with you great fellas out there. To me, this is a victory. You know, to me, this makes me feel great. Anyway, my aunt, she sent me some pictures. I haven't seen these pictures since I was a kid. This was taken back in 1945, right after the war. I think I was about 5 years old back then. Now, guys, I'm going to zoom this camera in right into this computer right behind me. Here's a picture here of my father. My dad was about 48 years old when this picture was taken. In 1945. My father was very ancient when he died too. My dad was 99 when he passed, and my mother, she was about 10 years younger than my dad was back then, so she's probably in her early 30s when this picture was taken. And me, I looked at it, 1945. I knew exactly where I was living. I was living in naval housing in Washington D.C. in Virginia, in Norfolk County, and my father was stationed out there before we had orders to go to the Philippines. We sent all of his kids to the Philippines, and we moved to the Philippines probably in 1946. And the Philippines back in those days was a lot more different than it is nowadays. Now, back in 1946, it's like taking a time capsule back into World War II. How it was. All the houses were off the ground and stuff, and we ate mango melons every day, and I used to have cockfights across my house all the time. I remember that. Anyway, guys, that's just back in the past. That's a whole different avenue. Right now, I want to do this camera and show you a picture of yours truly here, 5 years old, guys, holding a special thing for you guys here. And I'll zoom this camera in very closely. You'll see me right there. This is me right here. And guess what I'm holding in my hand, guys? So Frank, looks like you got an airplane in your hand. I built that, guys. That is a 1945 Revell B-20. No, it's not. It's a Ringo. That's a Ringo. This camera is focused a little bit. I can be able to. Excuse me, guys. I don't mean to rock this thing. I was trying to get it focused so I could talk freehand to you guys. Go back out a little bit here. That's me right there. I was 5 years old. I built that thing. It's made from wood and plastic. And I've been building my model since I was about like this little guy right here. He's about 3 years old. That's my baby brother. And my father right here, he was in his late 40s. My mother's early 30s. That's my sister right there. My other brother, he was about 2. My brother's 3. My dad, he was pretty out after World War II. He had to make up for a lot of home life, guys. When I came in the picture in 1940, I was the only one available, so my dad wanted to have a family. So we got a lot of brothers and sisters, you know, and this is taking back the glorious days after the war. That's how I lived right there. Right over here, guys, this area here, you can see I had a tractor right there, a little pedal car. We used to stuff our toys under the porch, guys. These pictures take a long time ago, fellas. I was really astounded when I see a picture of me holding a B-25. So, oh my God, that's no Ringo kit. I got that for Christmas. It was made from wood and plastic. I built it all myself. My dad was an aviator. He was an aviation machinist mate. He worked on during the war. He was on battleship. He was a battleship on battleships. He worked on OS-2U Kingfishers. He worked on also OS-1s. He worked on ducks, everything. He was a typical mechanic. Worked on all those engines and everything. And that's why I got involved with model aviation, because my dad used to build these old Cleveland kits. Now, my father inherited me and gave me a bunch of old Cleveland kits I had. I still got a few here. I'll probably make a video of that along with the Beechcraft today. Anyway, that's me, guys. A little fart in the wind right there, guys. Next to my brothers, my sister, and my mama and my daddy right there. And I go back a long time ago. I've seen those pictures, guys. That's me. Oh, it was hot, guys, out there in Virginia. It's very hot out there. Hot and humid. I mean, we were barefoot junkies back in those days. And, of course, we dressed ancient opposed to how it is today. That right there was taken in 1945. That's the last time old FrankieDay had a pair of shorts on. Because I got my clock cleaned one time, and I was called a sissy boy one time because I wore shorts. I said, well, hell with the sissy boy jazz. So the guy came up to me and got a little tad rough with me, so I got tad rougher. And from now on, I wore pants. Okay, back to yours truly, guys. I have a blast with these things, fellas. I'm glad to share this with you guys. And this is the conclusion of video number 3. I'm on MONOCOUPE on the Fly, Mr. Jim Beard, my good model colleague buddy, flying buddy. And I think you'll like this MONOCOUPE quite well. It's all scratch built using plans, 1944 Eagle aircraft plans. And she sits very proudly over there next to me, and I enjoy her. I hate to lose her, but I can always build another. Okay, guys, talk about another one. We'll have another one after a bit here, guys. We'll have the Beechcraft coming up, and also I have a couple Cleveland kits I'll show you guys what I got from my father. And a couple other bunch of models I got came in the other day that I bought and I forgot to mention on the video. So anyway, this is the conclusion of the video. Number 3 of the MONOCOUPE on the Fly. Stay tuned for Beechcraft and Waffle and Show and Tell. Okay, guys, God bless you guys. Love you guys very much. And make Mama happy. Please make Mama happy. And please subscribe. And I love you guys very much. I had to get back on my videos and do some commenting. I got a lot of comments I haven't commented back because I'm pretty darn busy. But I do read them. That's very important. As long as they're read and understood, you guys are my heart. And so, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye, fellas. God bless you, boys.